Before I came to Riyadh, honestly, I didn't really know what I was expecting because it's just such a faraway place. Of course, in Europe, we know that it's very different. We know that it looks very different. People dress differently. The culture is very different. But I've never really given much of a thought of how exactly that would look like. And then when I arrived with the plane above Riyadh, I was already kind of mesmerized. I mean, the desert as well. The desert it just looked amazing. And then the city with all its light, because I just arrived when it got dark, so it was kind of the perfect time to arrive. And it looked really beautiful. Once I landed, I learned that all the people are quite beautiful people in the sense that they're very welcoming. Yeah, all of the people that I met here were so nice. So we went to the Esports World Cup, and the event itself, it's just so huge. It's so big. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. I was visiting other esports events in the past. I have visited them as well, but yeah, it's just not a scale that's really comparable to with that many arenas. And if there's another esports World Cup, I will very much return, I think. I'm not quite sure. A lot of people told me that I should come back in winter. Maybe I'll do that as a tourist. I'm not convinced 100%, but if I get like another 1, 2, 3 coffees and a good date, then I'm maybe up for it. Actually, we had an organized tour that brought us to the museum, the National Museum. We saw the old city with the name I always forget. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we saw the city, and I think the culture is something. Of course, I knew of the culture, but experiencing it firsthand and going through the museum, it was really amazing. And I loved that part of it. I loved the old buildings as well, like the ruins, how they're still being kept alive in some form, how they are doing that. That one I really loved. We went to Kingdom Tower as well, great view over the city. And on Esports Boulevard, I feel like I had a lot of different experiences. Of course, there's a lot of Western influence, but then trying all the different food here, when before I wasn't really able to do that. We were kind of always working, always in the grind set, always with the faces down, but then tasting the food, honestly, all of the foods were amazing. I really love them. What I love about the tapestry, the art, is that I feel like a lot of the art I can find somewhere else as well, and I can relate to that on that sense, because my father and my father's actually from Peru, and I feel like a lot of the symbolicism is a bit similar. I really love that. What I especially liked were the doors. I loved those doors, and when we went through the old city, we saw a lot of them, and honestly, I think we should bring that back. We should paint our doors again, make them more beautiful, because right now it's just boring doors. Make them more beautiful again. That's what I really enjoyed. The video games were of varying difficulty, is what I'm gonna say. Some of them were a bit easy, and then with the memory ones, I wasn't up to standards, let's say it like this. I think it feels like the video games are in their early stages. They can be more developed, and coming from a background of esports and of game development as well, I feel like there's a few things that can still be done. But all in all, I think it's a great introduction to the culture. I think for that it definitely works. And if they were polished a little bit more, then that could be something that's going to be quite interesting for other people who visit here as well.